All right, so as you can see, I pulled that piece of hair across from the other side to carry into this smoothness. Now I've got a little gap there. You really just need to loosen up this hair. Take like a foil comb or something like that, and then you comb it all together so that it ends up looking seamless. See that? How we've carried the smooth on over from the other side. And I'm gonna do that here too. I've got a lot of hair to work with on this particular client slash mannequin. And so I'm gonna take this hair and I'm gonna split it and see if I can't create more smooth all the way through the look of the updo. All right. So I'm gonna kind of fan that over the top and pin it in. And this is gonna be the same thing. You're gonna use a foil comb, a regular comb, your fingers, whatever you need. And we're carrying over that smooth look instead of the textured look. Because maybe that's something, you know, textured look is really in, but maybe that's something that you get done and your client's like, oh my gosh, you know, I really was hoping for more of a smooth look. Okay, then let's create that for you. So again, when I've got hair, I pin the whole piece. You can do a twist, really get that hair secured on there, and then go into your updo. And I don't know if you just noticed that, but I picked this piece up so that I pinned under it instead of over it. And now I still have one last piece, and that's where I'm gonna use, so instead of looking like I've pulled all this hair over, we're gonna pull this way so that it doesn't really look like we've just pulled that hair over there. It's gonna give more of an elegant look rather than looking as though we've just pulled hair into an area that we needed it. Now that is in fact what we did, but we're gonna give the illusion that that is not what we did. So we're gonna pin this, and again, you see I kind of missed that piece. So I'm gonna repin it because if you don't have the whole piece in there, it can give kind of a flawed look. So we're gonna wrap that around. And when I pin this in back, same thing, I'm gonna kind of pin under where the updo portion is. And then that's nice and smooth. And again, you guys, don't be afraid to get in there and use a comb to smooth it out. So I'm using that, I'm smoothing it out. This side looks smooth, this side looks smooth, the top looks smooth. Now we've got the back. You go, well, that's great. You've got all this and you've got all this stuff hanging out. That's where you can freshen up your ends. This is where a hair decoration comes in really handy too. A flower, a diamond barrette, something like that. And we're just gonna go ahead and freshen up these ends. And I always tell everybody, it doesn't matter if you're not the bride. You can put baby's breath or something in your updo. You're not going to be stealing the spotlight. It can be used in a very, very subtle way where it doesn't even look like you've got flowers in your hair. It's more like there's just some sort of really pretty decoration in the updo, and it really just sets it off. So now I've just curled what? 5 pieces of hair? No big deal. And we're going to use those pieces of hair to finish off the back because we've smoothed out everything else. And quite literally, I just look at it and go, where do I think this is going to look best? And you just kind of, I know that there's a hole here that I don't like, and I don't happen to have a flower on me, though if I did, that's right where the flower would go. And then I put that where I want it. I've got another piece here. I can use a bobby pin or a hairpin, depends on what I'm wanting to do. And I'm gonna pull these up from the bottom to create more volume up in top. And you pin that around so it looks like a nice little curl. Same thing on this side. So we've gone from a really awesome updo to another really awesome updo. We've just changed it because the client wasn't digging what was going on at first. That's fine. Doesn't mean that there was anything wrong with it. Just means that we've all got different taste. And by creating the updo in different segments, we are more easily allowed to take it down and recreate. And that's really the coolest part about sectioning your updos. I think that this is probably the biggest piece of advice I could give on creating updos is really, if you section them off, then you've got so much more to work with. So we have really just repositioned and redecorated this. So this piece, still not happy with that because I can see that pin. Again, if I had a flower, that's where I'd stick it. And you can just pull that up so that that pin gets hidden. By weaving in and out and putting that in there. And then of course you can spray. So if we take a look, we've changed the look of this updo pretty significantly. She's now got more of a bang, so she feels more comfortable. We've got a smooth look going on rather than a textured look. The back is still full and romantic, and the side has texture along with being smooth. So I hope that some of those tips are helping you out, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.